So I was saying, Steve, the way I like to do it, you get one corner of it turned up. You get one corner of it turned up and get to where it'll just fit under your fingernail. And you take that scab and you rip it all the way off, just like you're ripping off the top part of a dog food bag. Hey everybody, welcome to Grown Man Record Night. We're back in the place where we're supposed to be Friday night. Sweating to the oldies, having a good time, getting in here and exclaiming. I left room for exclaiming, so now we have to exclaim. Yes, yes, yes. You gotta use your hips. Yes, yes.
Push from the abdomen.
That's right. See if your mic's fixed.
My mic. Well, I think my mic is fixed.
I mean, you still got to project.
I still got to project.
We're on television.
My mic is
we're on television.
Better.
You talk like a little girl screaming because her mommy's lost at Kmart down yonder.
We did things. Yeah, somebody started a fire at Walmart. What was that all about?
They did. You see how big this can of beer is?
That's a big Miller.
32-ounce Miller.
That's what she said.
Can. I have fun with it. Hell, shit.
Don't throw that at the camera. You might cause some damage.
That's a good point. I should probably I would probably ease off of that. Who's saying things? We got Carl the Envelope. A friend of mine's playing Battlefield, and Carl says show anytime soon. So Carl's watching. So big up to Carl.
Is he watching? Because we're actually doing the show.
Now, I didn't remember to call back because we were going to talk about how close we're getting to World War III.
Wasn't Carl here?
Carl was here earlier, but
I can't say Carl.
I hadn't called Carl back. I hadn't called Carl back and told him about World War III.
You bought World War III?
World War III. I had to call Carl back about it.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was going to say stuff about, hey, listen to this shit. Hey, we got together over...
we did. So it's not like we had done a show in a long time.
No, it was Monday. We did a little secret show.
Secret show.
Celebrating independence. And we had some fellowship and had hung out and did a good old, what we do? Oh, we had made a little program here.
Stand up.
We did a little stand-up program, kind of a throwback.
We weren't allowed to sit down.
No setwich that night. I just didn't feel right about doing a setwich show. First, I thought about doing a Captain Car Wash, which would have been fun. I didn't really have time to put together some cartoons and stuff, so I was like, I know what we'll do. We'll just do a damn stand-up show. I wanted to listen to records and hang out. And we watched wrestling in the other room. We had a big old time. We hope everybody enjoyed their 4th of July, celebrated the independence.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Hulk Hogan all bent over. I see his under the butt nut hut all the way from here.
Andre the Giant?
It's Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan.
I saw Alice Cooper on there a little while ago.
Yeah, this is WrestleMania 3 from that VHS box set.
From Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah. You know, we've talked on the program several times about Iceland. Iceland is actually there's a Reykjavik, Lucky Records from Reykjavik hanging right there from our good buddy Ragnar. I read this thing that this Icelandic artist, and I'm going to let you pronounce him, Steve.
Oh, you always throw curves at me.
What's that called? I always look like the idiot when I try these things.
I'm too far away. Oh, man.
You got your readers?
I don't know how you say that. Osgeir?
Osgeir?
Why not?
Okay. He's an Icelandic artist with a crystalline falsetto. Wants to elevate the 24-hour challenge. This came from NPR News. Starting at 1 p.m. Eastern today, he will record stripped-down versions of his songs and some covers directly to 7-inch vinyl via Icelandic national television. And he's also got this...
When you say Eastern, you mean U.S. Eastern, or you mean Icelandic Eastern?
Eastern Standard.
Okay.
and he's going to do this on their TV and via the live stream. Fans can request songs using the hashtag Signa Straight to Vinyl and by commenting on YouTube. As an international scavenge hunt for physical copies of music has been promised.
Is that the country where they have the slow TV? Where they
That's
have
Sweden. Sweden does.
Okay.
I don't know that Iceland doesn't do that, but I know
great.
Sweden. Yeah, at the front of a cruise ship for 12 hours.
Or you just watch a guy like
watch women weave,
and watch a guy like trim like yarn or cut his sheep.
That's pretty cool though. This
Give
guy's
him
gonna.
haircuts.
You can request songs and he'll press them right to vinyl. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. I have to say.
That's cool.
I'm not familiar with his music. Michael familiar, but you know. Hey, also today, and I was gonna actually make the splurge and go out and do it today, but the Melvins released a new album today. It's their first double LP ever, coming out on Ipecac. That's Mike Patton's label. 23 tracks. It's got Buzz and Steve McDonald showcasing two distinct sides of the music's Death, which is a proper Melvins release, and Love, the score to the Jesse Nyman directed self-produced short, also titled A Walk with Love and Death. So it's a very, very weird album. I'm assuming it's what's going to come out of this. But there's some weird Melvins albums, of course, and I like them all. So I was going to actually had a chance. I was going to go out and actually pick that up today, but I didn't have a chance. I did get into a Goodwill and got into some mess in there.
Okay.
And we got some mess for Dig of the Week. Steve bought some good stuff. I had an incredible score today. Very cheap business for me today, and I'm real excited about it. I'm disappointed in one aspect of today, but I'm real excited about another.
But that's life, isn't it?
But that's life. You know, as in life, folks. You got anything else you want to say before we get into what we played?
I noticed during the break while I was away.
Are you guys saved?
Corey Feldman was performing, maybe Milwaukee or somewhere.
Oh yeah, with his little the Angels.
With the Angels or whatever they are, Angels of Mercy. I don't know what they are. Anyway, he hit his mic against he lost his front tooth. And he had to run to the back and took like 20-minute break and came out and performed. He didn't want to perform without his front tooth.
Yeah, that seems. I don't know that I want to.
But it was weird
Corey
that he
Feldman
went back 20 minutes and they did some dental work.
Or took a piece of spearmint and chewed it up. And
I'm guessing his teeth were false already, and he was just having to fix it.
He's probably done a lot of drugs, so they're probably false as hell. I'm speculating. I mean, what am I? I'm some internet asshole. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But Corey Feldman, you telling me Corey Feldman hadn't done a lot of drugs? He's probably done a lot of drugs, and his teeth are made out of sawdust and
Sour mash.
Sour mash. I don't know what does that mean.
I don't know.
That's
I don't know.
Liquor albums.
What did we play tonight?
We'll get into what we played.
Why don't we do that?
I slobbered all over everything I had.
That's why your show's so long, because you hold those notes just too much.
We should make our shows shorter and have more people will watch
Short
them.
show.
I realize when we put the short show, people like jump, just jump on it. When they see something that's like $1.15, it's like, nah, fuck these guys. I'm not.
The price is too high. Well, time is money, and if your price is too high.
Yeah, it's just that C in that. What do you guys think? Should we shorten it up, or do it in segments? So if you want to watch like the intro and Dig of the Week, you watch this chunk. If you want to do a chip chat and sodas, I don't know.
Do it in minute and a half segments.
Everything's just chop. You want 12B?
Frantic.
You want to see 12B? Frantic. Let's make them frantic. So it's like microtonal internet music talk show.
We should try one episode like that, like a frantic episode.
Everything up in the 30-second clips and post them. And when we post them, we all go yeah da 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 da. You ever do that?
We should just drink a ton of coffee and
Or I got an idea. Liquor. We're good at that. We're good at drinking liquor. We can.
But you wouldn't be frantic if you did that.
I can white liquor now. If I drink white liquor, I get frantic.
Okay.
In fact,
like Peter Frantic.
In fact, I totaled this gentleman's car in Greensboro.
You totaled a car?
With a ball bat.
Okay.
What's the statute of limitations?
You better just stop talking.
No, wait. I'm a statute of limitations. You can't disturb me. You can't disturb me. Yeah, what we played. I already played the graphic. I showed it. Here we go. Left on the table from the Monday night session we had over here. Om and Vedic songs. I mean, strong effort from Om. If you've never heard this record, Jesus Christ. We played the whole thing the other night. It's a double LP, but it's 45s, so there's like a couple of tracks.
Watch that cable there, Jay.
That's
right
John the Baptist on the front there. Everybody's like, oh, it's Jesus Christ. That's not Jesus Christ. It's John the Baptist.
Okay.
Who had his head cut off. But, you know, Po Buddy's nerfed.
Jesus didn't own the beard.
No, Po Buddy's nerfed. This is something I found. I was digging through. I've been trying to play a lot of some of my older classic country stuff that I really like that I never play. This one apparently doesn't have a cover for good reason. It's George Jones, my very special guest. I played the side at Nightlife with Waylon Jennings and Willie Nelson. And Bartender's Blues, which had James Taylor on it.
James Taylor.
Really interesting and
George
very
Jones
good album.
James Taylor.
Yeah, but this is in shit shape.
Okay.
There's a reason that I haven't played this. I mean, it was good tracks, good songs, some nice whiskey sipping music, but God, it sounded like corn being scraped over a cheese.
It doesn't have a
grater.
cover, and it doesn't sound good. Are you kidding me?
Nah, well, it was in the little plastic guy, but
Well, here's what you do. You
bad.
decide that one's fucked. You take that plastic and put it on that other record we were looking at earlier tonight.
It's true.
It didn't have any plastic.
I've done that before, and you see that they end up sitting over there. Here's the top of Jay's head, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, Jay's head. Nobody knows us John the Baptist metal theologian. I'm the one that told them. Everybody thinks it's Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. Hallelujah.
.com.
Back up. Back up. So yeah, decided that we were talking a little Lionel Hampton on Monday, and we're talking about who's that Vibes player you brought over, Steve? The Fry.
That would be
Fry
Terry
Sock?
Gibbs.
Terry Gibbs.
Yes. The Mono Deep Groove 1955.
Made us start thinking about Vibes players, and
I love some good vibes.
of course we brought up Lionel Hampton, and I went over to my Lionel Hampton section, and I was like, wait a minute, I don't want to
You
play.
said you did love Jimmy Smith on Vibes.
Yeah, I do. Went over there and dug through it, and I was like, I played this one kind of recent. Played this one. I was like, what else do I have? And this one popped up. This is, say that word. Quintessence Jazz Series.
No, it's not that. There's no cess.
Quintessence.
Quintessence. Yes, it's the Quintessence series.
Quintessence Series.
Yes, sir. It's in a Ziploc bag.
It is. This is realistic on it. Pull it out
It's
further.
a Pickwick. Oh, okay. So it's like a Sears, a Sears
Radio Shack.
Radio Shack. Sorry,
Yeah.
realistic.
I've never seen those, but those are great. It's a big Ziploc bag for your.
But it kind of
for your
sticks
LP.
out. It sticks out the sleeve.
Yeah, I couldn't get. I'm bad at that shit anyway. But
Boy,
it's cool.
you could put a lot of stuff in that Ziploc bag.
A lot of dope, bro.
No, I
Dope,
mean like LPs.
Yeah. But what you got a year on the back of that, easily accessible. On the
78.
78 on what's the label?
Pickwick.
Oh, the Pickwick. So it's a
But
78.
it's their Quintessence series.
This was smoking, bro.
Smoking, bro.
This was some good.
Flying Home, Lionel Hampton.
And look at the track. I played
Nice
the track.
big font. You could read it from
I
not far.
played the track
away.
Sally's, the psychedelic.
Psychedelic Sally.
Psychedelic Sally.
You played side one. Killer Joe, Meet Benny Bailey, and Psychedelic Sally.
I
What was that like?
it was great. It wasn't as psychic. I mean,
So this
you
is
know,
78, but they probably recorded this in the 50s or 60s.
probably.
or 60s.
Yeah, good stuff, man. Really impressed. There's a couple of those, the Lionel Hamptons, that are real slow, and I'm like, yeah, this is good, but man, I want to get up right now. And that's not one of them. Right, that one smokes. It really does. And I don't know. I don't remember owning this record, let alone the last time I played it. Gold, foil, stamp. Alan Parsons Project, first press, Eye in the Sky. I'm pretty sure this first press. It's got that gold foil. 82, Arista. The combination of Sirius and Eye in the Sky, I mean, Eye in the Sky, man, you can call it schlock. I didn't discover it till later in my life. The lyrics in that song are bonkers. I love that. I love that song.
I love Alan Parsons Project.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, if you're a Floyd fan, you're connected.
It so sounds like Floyd. So many different places. You can totally see,
well, he's an engineer. He was the
hear
engineer.
that influence there, without a doubt. You know, much in the way of that Lionel Hampton record that I pulled out earlier. It's a Miles Davis record. I didn't pull out, don't pull out that often because I paid $1 for it, and it's kind of in what I would have considered not the greatest shape, and that sticks in my head. And then I put it on and realized, like, wait a minute, it's not in that not bad a shape. And then you hit a couple of spots, it kind of skips a little bit, but it's a freaking $1 Miles Davis record. The tribute to Jack Johnson, and I want to look. I don't know who it is. Oh, that explains it. I was getting ready to say, who in the fucking balls is on guitar on this record? Because it's some of the best guitar work. It's John McLaughlin.
So it's probably in that era when he did Bitches Brew and
this
Slide into Fusion.
Is fantastic. Is Cobham on drums here?
Yes.
Cobham is on drums, McLaughlin on guitar. Folks, if you don't own this, Herbie Hancock's on keys.
Really?
I mean, this is a really, really incredible.
Bill Cobham's on drums.
Okay.
William Cobham.
Michael Henderson on bass. Fender bass. Only 2 songs on here.
It's out there, man.
Yeah.
At times,
I'm going to try and find this one.
McLaughlin sounded like Hendrix at times on this record, and I'll say that. But he would stop mid-phrase, which told me is like, oh, that's not Hendrix. It's like a
more technical.
And I'm like, yeah, he's stopping and starting too much. Hendrix would have let that all bled all together, and well, it sounded great, but you wouldn't have had those quick stops. Because, like, man, imagine Miles Davis, Jimi Hendrix. Did that ever happen? That would have been, oh my God.
Jimi Hendrix.
Why did that never happen? Good buddy Shane requested a little Mothers of Invention or some Zappa. I was like, he requested some Zappa. I'm like, what do you want? What do you want, man? And he's like, Freak Out, question marker. And I said, Freak Out, exclamation marker, and pulled out the VCLT copy from John Tambroni from New York, not John 9 on YouTube, who sent this amazingly for some VCLT. Jay, can we get a little record showage on this guy?
Switching the record.
You switch it up. You take all the time you want to switch it up, Jay. Get a little time in there. That's a big record. That record means a lot. You got a gatefold. You got pictures and quotations. Take you 5-10 seconds on that record. Now that's a good record.
I have no idea where my digs are.
A record I've been wanting to play for a few weeks now, and I always forget. It's Earth's Primitive and Deadly. It's the one that came out. It was my record of the year in 2014 or 2015 maybe. Right after listen to that crispy.
Things broke something.
It just sound like, man, look at this gatefold, man.
Uh-oh, new keys coming on the set.
Look at this gatefold.
Kitty, come here.
No, Jay. No, they like to gnaw cables.
What year is that? 2013?
I want to say 2015.
Oh.
It was my record of the year, maybe 2014. The year after the new Boards of Canada. That was my album of the year. The following year was this one. This is Earth, Dylan Carlson, Kurt Cobain's best friend, of course, his project. And on the title track, Primitive and Deadly, is vocals, which Earth is largely instrumental.
Mm-hmm.
But this album has a track from a couple of vocalists, and Mark Lanigan is the one that does Primitive and Deadly, and it is fan-effing-tastic. fantastic. Such a great, one of the best songs in the last few years. And I say that with just pinpoint accuracy. Like I'm shooting thumbtacks out of a Nerf gun. Pachong, paching, pachong, pachong, paching, pachong. And they're all landing like right there. Paching, paching, pachong, pachong.
Moment. Music video at the end.
No, Jay. We're watching WrestleMania 3 in the Atari alcove on VHS. And it's, talk about throwing a monkey wrench in business. Janet Jackson Rhythm Nation, 12-inch. But of course, I told Jay, one of my best, if you want to collect, or if you get handed a bunch of hip-hop 12 inches, especially from back in the day, and if you're like, I don't know, I'm not really into that, always test out the dub track. There's a dub track on here, and it'll be longer, and it'll have the you know, that kind of stuff. And this was cool. We played the dub track of Rhythm Nation 18, 12, 14, 16, 11.
Something like a DJ.
Dr. Pepper
Something
Wow.
a DJ played on also and like messed with it.
Yeah. It had a lot of, you know, it wasn't an album track. And I like the album track. I ain't gonna hate on it. That's a good track, man. The Rhythm Nation, that's a good song. I mean, we'll say that's a bad song. Come on. Then went a little bonkers off of that. T-Model Ford, Don't Get Out Talking It. It's on Fat Possum Records. Know these guys from You See Me Laughing, that shit. This came out.
Is that the guy that talked about the ball hanging out? No.
Yeah, little ball hanging.
Ball hanging out.
Yeah, T-Model Ford is got some asks about that. People requesting what the hell is
That's
this
a great
record?
documentary.
It's a great documentary, and this is a great record. Someone was talking about John the Baptist some more.
I haven't seen any good documentaries lately. I've kind of gotten off of it for a little while.
There's
What was that?
is there a
Oh my God, there's a possum over
is there a possum? No, Jay.
Hopefully a cat would do something. We got 4 of them now. Might do something.
Jay's trying to Jay's trying to get
Trying to instigate something.
instigate. You're instigating, Jay. I went a little heavy, a little Fu Manchu, Signs of Infinite Power. This is one of the later releases from the Fu. 2009
The
Central
Fu.
Media. It's not that.
So are they the Foo or are the others the Foo?
Well, this is the Fu. The others are the Fu. You know what I mean?
Kitty.
Hey.
Kitty, kitty,
Get out of that bag.
Get out of there.
About to
kitty.
step
Grab
on my
it.
Captain Beefheart album.
Grab it. Grab it.
Take a shit right on it.
Grab that cat.
Kitty,
She's gonna fall in the bag.
Kitty.
I don't care. As long as she doesn't go up.
kitty,
She's going up.
kitty.
All right.
Alright,
What'd you play next?
You want to censor the key? You want to pause
No,
the camera
fuck.
so
We'll
they don't
pause
see
it.
us
We'll pause it.
killing
And we'll kick the shit out of this cat. Get that cat
Yeah.
out of here.
Get the samurai sword.
Yeah.
Get this cat out of here. Get out of
Sounds
here,
like
cat.
sounds like a good idea.
Kraftwerk Autobahn, because now I'm all jazzed up. Now I want to get all aggressive. That's not a real aggressive album.
Cats.
But terrific. What a great. What a
Tourette's.
yeah. Bun, 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 dun, 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 bun. Yeah, we love it.
Is this Crest?
We love it. You love it. Your Uncle Ron. Did you know you had an Uncle Ron? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you know your Uncle Ron's black? Yeah, he likes Kraftwerk too. So you know what? Why don't you go suck his dick? What? All right.
America.
I wasn't ready for that.
I'm sorry, everybody. It's been a long week. I'm just kidding. I've been off a lot of it, and I drank a bunch of that too. Steve come over and he said, "I got some records too. No, put them on the turntable." What's that one, Steve?
Oh, this is actually a dig of the week.
Oh, get out of here now.
I picked this up in.
Get out of here.
I think I
Get
got
out
it
of
at Ed McKay actually.
Get out of here, Steve.
I'm not going to leave until I do some things here.
Get out of here.
By the way, have y'all been to Ed McKay in Greensboro lately?
Yes,
Their prices are ridiculous.
Yeah.
I got this at Ed McKay in Greensboro.
Their prices are ridiculous.
Best of James Brown Volume 2 on Polydor from 1977, and it's a German pressing. Great compilation of
Yeah, that's
that
terrific.
middle period James Brown, getting
That's
really
period.
funky. Fun to put on, lots of good. You can't go wrong with this one.
Fun.
This one never slows down.
Yeah, that was all tracks, spot on point.
Look out.
Borscht.
And then last but not least, I wanted to play Satori off of this Claypool Lennon Delirium.
Some record store day thing?
Yeah.
Right. I told somebody
This past year.
one.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And,
Somebody was asking about that record, and that's what I told
It's
them.
green.
Is that Julian Lennon?
That's
Sean
Sean
Lennon.
Sean Lennon.
Sean Lennon,
And,
Les Claypool.
I played Satori
What does
because
Sean Lennon play?
keys,
A lot of
guitar,
things.
whatever.
What's
He's
that?
a multi-instrumentalist.
Come on, Sean
Both of
Lennon.
them are
No,
multi-instrumentalists.
John Lennon's son.
Yes.
Julian Lennon was the other one, right?
Yoko and John's son.
Second thing they've done together? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got the other
The
LP.
Monolith of Phobos is the album that I have.
And this,
but-
the second thing they did
Shut up!
came out on the store day.
They put out the video for Satori, and it is great video. But also, if you look on YouTube, the original band, it's the Flower Traveling Band. It's a Japanese space prog band from the early '70s. They did the song. That's where the song came from.
Okay.
And watch the video from them. It's great.
The whole record covers?
Yeah, it's just 4 songs.
Yeah.
And that was the only song I wasn't that familiar with, because it's Boris the Spider, it's In the Core of the Crimson King, and Astronomy Domine. So,
Okay.
I liked them better when I heard them the first time. It's the Traveling Wilburys.
The traveling buttberry.
Jay's not on the mic. Strike that from the record.
Wrap it around your neck, Jay. Oh, that's all we played.
That is all we
That's the
played.
last
And we
thing
did
we
the
played?
show. Yeah.
And then we started a program show, which is good because we got a lot of records to get through today. I'm doing everything I got, Jay.
You could do half of yours if you want.
I'm leaving it all out.
Jay, we have the records that are out behind the white chair. No.
Behind the white chair.
Behind the white
So,
chair.
I'll start first. Man, I found this book. It's called Wiffle Ball: The Ultimate Guide, and it's got all this history of wiffle ball and
I
how
forgot there's
learn how to
something.
throw a sinker, or a riser, or a screw draw, and
A screw draw?
discover the hard science behind how the wiffle ball does its swervy, curvy thing. Look at the history. I never before had seen photos, illustrations from the Mulaney family archives, filled with wiffle memories from Bob Costas, Julius Irving, Jim Burton, Nick Jonas. What the
Nick
fuck is
Jonas?
Grady Sizemore, and many more.
What?
Hold that up, Jay. Let's get into it. We're getting into
Where'd you
it.
get this?
Goodwill, 75 cents.
Well, you got to get a wiffle ball and a bat.
We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get a league together. If you guys are interested in forming a league,
We'll come to your town and
we'll come
play
to
your
town.
team.
Yeah, no. We'll
We'll challenge
I was
you.
thinking about that.
we need to all get together and play wiffle ball and Grown Man Record Night
I'm
picnic.
gonna get a drone to film it.
Drone. Hey, I was also up at Goodwill, and I was like,
Grown man wiffle.
I used to have a thing when I was a little kid for Olivia Newton-John, and I mean little kid, like 5 years old. My favorite movie in the world probably
Grease.
was, no, Two of a Kind. Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta.
Like Grease.
Like Grease. And I'd never seen it.
This
It was odd.
this must have been a follow-up to Grease.
I remember it's right when we got HBO, like 83, 84. And I remember my mom being like, oh, yeah, this is a pretty good
Sick.
movie. But
Which movie?
why do you like this movie so much? And it's like a love story.
Then you
And
realized you had a boner every time you saw her.
I don't know. I don't know what it was,
You had a
but I
little-
love
How old were you?
Michael, come out of the bathroom.
5.
You had a 5-year-old boner.
Come out of
Yeah.
the bathroom, Michael.
Well, it still look like a goddamn garden hose if you want to know goddamn honest truth over there, boy. Yep, whoop, yep, whoop. So I saw this. Okay, and Olivia. Actually, I saw this,
What
and I
movie
had
were
to.
you just talking about?
Oh,
Kind.
look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
Hold
That's
on.
why I
Where's
bought
that
it.
going? Come back with that.
Oh my.
Yeah. hold that up. Okay, that's why. I
How's
bought
she
it.
doing with cancer right now, anyway, by the way?
There ain't no cancer in that butthole. I'll tell you that
You got,
right now.
you got an update on that? It might be butthole cancer.
Could be butthole cancer. People get it.
Didn't they find her husband?
Who's that?
He took off. He owed a lot of money.
Didn't
John
Did they
Scholl.
find him though? Like recently?
Oh my!
John Scholl. 75 cents.
John Scholl.
75 cents just for that right there.
Now they're all 49 cents. But I picked that up. I don't know. I don't have any Olivia Newton-John.
Did you mention on the show that all the
Oh,
Who told
Or
you that
49
was
cent?
49
oh, we'll get into that. But look at the gatefold. The gatefold is just as juicy.
I had the one we had it.
It's juicy,
When it
Steve.
first came out, it's more of a country album. She sings, "If you love me, let me go. If you don't, then let me. Ooh I can't take another day." I don't want this.
No, it's great. We'll love it. We'll love all over it. At that same spot, I did. I found this group called the Players Association. You ever heard of these guys?
I don't know.
We Got the Groove, and I saw this. Good cover. And then is it a gatefold? No, it's not a gatefold. But I saw this, and I'm like, I don't know. But Brecker Brothers are on this. And brought in some like jazz guys, and let's see who else is. David Sanborn's on there. Joe Farrell's on this. But really, it's kind of disco shit. Two biggest hits were Disco Inferno, Cover the Tramp Steel, and an own composition called Turn the Music Up. So they say disco, but when I sampled it when I was in the store, it sounded really funky to me. So maybe it's not. Maybe I just bought schlock for 75 cents, but
49 cents.
no, that was 75.
Okay.
That was 75. But everything I have tonight, straight up bargain B. I mean,
I don't have any bargain B.
mine are all.
I got one that might fall in the bargain B.
Bargain B. All right, let me do one more.
Okay.
So in that same because these all came from the same Goodwill. is what I'm
I
saying.
hear you. They don't know that.
In that same Goodwill, I found this record, Fistful of Dollars. Music from Fistful of Dollars for a few dollars more, and the Good, Bad, and the Ugly. Hugo Montenegro and his orchestra.
Montenegro.
Which a lot of this stuff's Morricone stuff. And
Yeah, he's a cover artist of Morricone.
yeah, and but this
That's good.
That's some good stuff. That's a little Goodwill pickup, and really stoked to pick that up. Nope, 75.
I don't get it. You said they were 49.
Nope, before. That's before the retard told me about it. When I was paying for these, the retard told me.
You don't call them.
You don't call them retards? Well, answer me this then. Where the fuck does everybody park at the Special Olympics? Is everything handicap parking? What, the whole goddamn parking lot? I mean, there's going to be somebody that's back here in the trees that's got a wheelchair because everything's handicap parking. There's still somebody a country mile away that's got to get it on down the road. I mean, what it's all ramps.
No, because people drive them there.
They drive them there. Everybody's got
It's
a
going
conversion
to take a while
van.
to unload everybody.
Everybody's got a conversion van, Jay.
No, they park. They park. The non-handicapped people park.
Conversion vans. They park all their conversion
On the
vans.
mic.
You got VHSs. You can play VHS in a conversion van. You ever done that? I have.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, I have.
Yeah, on the
All right, you do something, Steve. You find some music?
Today I was out at Jonathan's and I picked up this copy of Abraxas,
Oh.
Santana's Abraxas.
Yeah, I've got that, but it's like shitty.
Well, I've got the plastic says clean VG++ LP with cover damage. He had another copy for $5, and this one was $2. And I'm
Amazing
like,
record,
I'll take
though.
the 2. I don't.
Yeah.
The cover's not bothering me, although it is a beautiful cover, the painting. And I always wondered about the term Abraxas. Apparently, it's a. Let me see that. It's a Hermann Hesse.
Johnny Fever from
On the
WKRP?
back, well, on the back of this it says, "We stood before it and began to freeze inside from the exertion. We had questioned the painting, berated it, made love to it, prayed to it. We called it mother. We called it whore and slut. Called it our beloved. Called it Abraxas."
I don't like any of this conversation. I don't like any of that.
This is from Demian by Hermann Hesse.
The guy from WKRP.
The guy who wrote Superman, the
Oh,
German,
yeah.
the German.
Auf Deutschland.
Yeah.
Do some more.
Okay. Well, when I was in Alexandria, I went to Crooked Beat Records
Okay.
in Alexandria, and they have tons of sealed vinyl, like old school, sealed.
Who gets sealed records?
They claim this guy bought like 2 copies of everything, and before people did this, squirreled it away. You
Yeah.
know, and just had
You're
tons.
saying
of,
What are these?
I didn't buy any sealed vinyl.
You didn't buy any of the sealed?
No, no, no.
I'll get off the picture.
But I did come across this. It's a Virgin Records promo
language
of Camper Van Beethoven from '88.
That's late for them, right?
Well, this is when they were promoting Our Beloved Revolutionary Sweetheart, and I thought this would be kind of cool, but it's really stupid what they did. All they did is took a couple of songs off the record, like I, Fatima, and Turquoise Jewelry, and they actually dissolved them together, like faded them together, and it was terrible. I mean, it'd be kind of cool to throw it on, you get like a twofer or whatever, but other than that, both sides are the same thing. It's kind of a lame promo. I think it's a lame way to promote. But then actually back here at the overpriced bookstore, video store in Greensboro, I found this. Another Camper Van Beethoven record within a few days of each other, and that's kind of rare.
That's weird.
That's kind of weird. This is called Camper Van Chadbourne, and this is a most interesting record because what it is, it's Camper Van Beethoven playing with a guy named Eugene Chadbourne.
Okay.
And I did some research because I was like, I've heard that name before. I don't know who that is, but I did some research. Eugene Chadbourne lives in Greensboro. He lives there. He lives there now. He has moved here.
What does he play?
He's a avant-garde guitarist who's used to
play in F&M, did he?
No, he played in a shockabilly band.
No, I'm saying
The Trimmer.
I was dead serious.
Oh,
No, I don't know. He's done a lot of weird things. He invented an electric rake. I mean, an instrument called the electric rake.
Not a leaf rake.
I think it is a rake. I think it might be a leaf rake that he's somehow wired, you know. But anyway, he's also played with John Zorn on a couple things back in the day.
Love some John
He's
Zorn.
played with that guy from Frank Zappa. I'm Jimmy, and I'm the Indian of the group.
I know who
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
Eugene Chadbourne. He plays banjo a lot.
Yes, yes. Older.
He's an older guy. Of course, he's an older. He's been through, you know. But he lives in Greensboro. And it's an interesting album. It's all covers. They do some weird covers. I'll just read a couple that they do on here. I Talk to the Wind, which is a King Crimson song.
Oh, okay.
A Zappa medley, Ballad of Easy Rider, Careful with That Axe, Eugene.
Oh, Jesus. Heavy hitters.
So we might put this on a little later just to give you an idea of what's going on. I got two more, so you do some more.
I don't know if I told you.
Okay, so...
Uh-oh, he's on the mic. He's on the mic.
Jay's on the mic.
Watch
He's
out.
got something to say.
Everybody down.
My parents' neighbor, not their direct neighbor, but he was about a
Put
quarter,
it on your mouth.
about a quarter of a mile from my folks.
Yep.
Played guitar in Elvis's band.
In Elvis's band?
Yes.
More about that lately.
No, I
Elvis's band?
Yeah.
Not like an Elvis tribute.
no.
The
like
Elvis's
in
actual band.
actual band.
I think Taylor talked to him. Taylor talked to him.
I'm sure he did.
Been,
Yeah.
He could have been like a.
Taylor's our resident Elvis impersonator.
Tribute,
Oh, sorry. Tribute artist.
please.
How would he know him?
He looked him up. Since he's an Elvis guy, he just looked him up and said, "Hey, can I come hang out?" I think
Okay.
he didn't know him any other way other than, "Hey, can I buy you lunch?"
I thought,
Sit down and we have a chat. I think.
Blue
think.
Suede Carl Perkins' brother played with Elvis.
Probably.
The other
Hell, Carl
Perkins.
Perkins wrote all his goddamn songs.
Like a session, well, not a session, but a
Okay.
tour
Yeah.
for like a year or something.
Okay.
He wasn't
It's a
He
tour.
was like the third guitarist or something.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's cool.
So I went into a Goodwill today, right? Back on our bargain bucket tip. I went into this Goodwill. and I have to say, I found some stuff that you don't see a lot nowadays. And that is a whole bunch of sealed records. Now these sealed records, when I got up there, were not only sealed and brand new. Some of them had hype stickers and books and posters and shit like that. They're also 49 cents a piece.
It's funny because when they sold in the store, they sold at 59 cents a piece.
Yeah, this is all shit from like the 70s. I know you guys are gonna. This is 75 on Kama Sutra. It's a Shana now.
It's Sha-Na-Na.
Sha-Na-Na.
But
no.
but it's
the
but it's
album
called
is
Sha-Na Now. Yeah.
When I was a little kid, I loved Bowser. I thought Bowser was the coolest thing ever.
TV all the time, right?
So for a sealed record for 49 cents,
It's so funny that
that's cool.
they can claim they perform Woodstock. It's not many bands of that caliber that do
That's
this
true. That's true.
were allowed on the stage at Woodstock.
Wouldn't normally pick this up, but Casey and the Sunshine Band,
Okay.
sealed.
Not the one that you want with all the hits on it.
No, when is this? 78, but it's sealed.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Sealed.
Okay.
Sealed.
49 cents. Now this is kind of a wild card here. Strive, seek, find. It's Burton and what's the name of this?
Burton and Burgess.
Burton and something or other. Now these guys are
Burton and Cunico?
something like that.
Burton and Messina.
Yeah.
Burton and Cunico.
I looked Kaneko. Now I looked these guys up. This is like kind of folk, country, rock kind of stuff. Kind of reminded me of some shit that Zeke the Geek has been showing recently. So I don't know what the hell this is, but I figured for 49 cents I would give it a shot, considering that
There's some
it
of the
is
songs on here.
sealed.
Gypsy Lady,
Yep.
Astral Plane Ride,
Sounds like a song.
Strive, Seek, Find. Well, that was the name of the album, isn't it? Yeah.
Title track.
I live in a world of fantasy. I live in a was in parentheses, by the way.
Of course it
And
is.
fantasy folk. Okay.
Yeah,
That
right.
might be interesting.
Really?
Might throw a little Hobbit in there or
Yeah.
something.
So look at that. Did we show that guy off?
Oh, sorry.
Did we show that guy off?
No, Steve took it.
Steve took it. Something.
Everybody.
Yeah, something I just couldn't pass up. A couple of Dino records, because there's nothing better. Yeah, nothing better than Dino to prove to the world that a high-functioning alcoholic can make it work. So this is Dino's "Once in a Whale," which is on Reprise, 70 something or other. Sealed record.
These are
brand new.
These are all sealed.
They're all sealed. Steve.
They're all seals.
Everything I got left.
Let me
is
see that
sealed.
Dino.
And I had one more Dino that was it's the one.
What's it called?
It's called Dino. It's the one with the ball cap.
Make America Dino again. Look at that. Look at that
I
hat.
saw a Chinese man's
Make America Dino
I saw
again.
a
I love the back. Look at the back.
Yeah.
All the different expressions of Dino.
I saw a Chinaman's hat
Yeah.
that said it
One of
looked
those-
like a Trump
One
hat.
of those hats.
Looked like a Trump hat,
Uh-huh.
but it said WTF America. That's what the Chinaman said. But Chinaman's not the preferred nomenclature.
It's not?
Asian American, please.
Okay.
In that same stab, picked one more up. Saw this one probably first out of this. The Steve Martin Brothers contains the patriotic statement, "What I Believe." So it's a Steve Martin.
Turn to look at that.
I didn't know you had a brother.
Well,
1981
whoa.
sealed.
I don't remember this one.
I don't know this one. I've got a few Steve Martin. That's upside
Yeah,
down.
I like
That's
that.
upside
That's
down.
upside down. And yeah, look, all you gotta do is flip it. You're done. You're good.
Man, this
I love
should've
that one. Look at that one.
That's awesome.
Where did we? It looks like Chris Christopherson. We should have had this shit
The band's got the banjo.
I want
for
that
Monday.
Screensaver.
Yeah, we should have. That would have
We
been
should have
a
had that
great
for
album to
Monday.
play Monday.
All right, do some of the rest of
I
yours.
got two
Steve.
more.
I'll say, while I was in there getting those, Steve, I saw a pair of speakers, right? Some JVCs from the 70s. These SK303s in Goodwill
Okay.
at that time.
Yeah.
And, it crossed my mind. What can I say?
You do a couple more.
No, continue on, please. How many you got?
I got two.
You got two. Okay.
I'll do two, and then you do the rest.
No,
I gotta
no.
go out to my car. 'Cause you're just talking. You're talking stuff that I gotta get into with something.
Uh-oh.
But I'll do two, and then fuck.
Well, I don't want to finish it
Mother-
off because mine ain't that
mother
great. They're
shithole.
just sealed.
Oh, these are great.
Well, you do. Hang on. So anyhow, I saw those stereo speakers, right?
Yeah.
I go about my day. I go back to hook up with my reporter. We added some stories together. I go do a live shot, and I tell my reporter, damn it, man. This whole time, I've been thinking about these stereo speakers that I saw at this Goodwill.
Yeah.
Because these JVCs, I was kind of in a hurry, so I was like, I don't know, shit. I looked these up. The 12-inch subs, I mean 12-inch woofs. And they've gone for as much as $120 online. They had $8 on them. $8. And I was kind of like,
$8?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know. I got to hurry because I got to have time to go get my submarine sandwich at the Harris Teeter store. So I kept it moving, and I got the sealed records, and I got back over and started doing work. And later in the day, it just kept going like this. Is it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, oh, yeah.
How about those speakers? Hey, psst, psst, psst. Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike. How about this? And finally, I was like, hey, when we get done with this live shot, I'm going back to Goodwill and buying these stereo speakers if they're still there. Of course, when I got there, Gonesville.
Golly.
Gone.
Dude.
I know. That's my blunder of the day.
You shouldn't even be telling people about that.
I normally wouldn't because I'm a proud man. But when I walked in there, this is the same place I got the sealed records. And I looked down on another shelf, and I'm like, oh, shit, look. Here's some other sealed records. And down in this pile, I found this, you have this one. It's a Kojak little story record. Isn't it you that has this?
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah.
But I don't have a sealed copy of it.
Kojak sealed little story record. Oh, that's awesome. And I'm really...
It's funny that we both had the same storybook record.
Yeah, and I don't really know what this is. And I'm not a fan. But I bet you I can probably get $20 at least out of a sealed Elvis gospel record.
My dad would pay you right now for it.
He Walks Beside Me includes limited edition mini photo album, sealed Elvis record from the 70s.
We're starting the bidding at $10.
Starting the bidding at $10. Hey, well, hey, going out, your sister's pussy was like a vagina. You don't want to know. So I don't know.
I'll do one.
A sealed Elvis. I never thought I would have one of those. I don't want it.
This was in Alexandria at Crooked Beat. It's a fusion album from 1978. Larry Coryell, that 11th floor guy.
Yep. 11th floor elevators.
Yeah.
Terrific group.
Some people call him the godfather of fusion guitar or whatever. This is
totally.
actually Larry Coryell and the Brubeck brothers, not the Brecker brothers.
Not the Brecker brothers.
The Brubeck. We're talking the brothers of Dave Brubeck.
Jay, focus.
Dave Brubeck's sons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a killer live album, fusion. And it is really nice. Recorded August 29th, 30th and 31st of 78, I believe. Yep. Last but not least on my end.
Okay.
While I was there, I thought, I saw this and it was a new, it's not used. I got it new. It's the Flaming Lips.
No.
I haven't seen this one.
Oh, I don't have that one. That's the one I need.
At War with the Mystics, which is one of my favorites, really is. It's got some killer stuff on it. I love the...
Somebody asked if you were wearing a Napalm Death shirt.
Yes.
It's called Pompeii and Gotterdammerung. It's like one of my favorite Flaming Lips tracks.
That's got the This Here Bird thing on it too, right? Did they have the This Here Bird?
This Here Bird.
No, This Here Giraffe. Talking about a bird sitting on a giraffe's head.
I don't know about that.
Am I communicating?
Not really.
No. All right.
Hey, let me run out to the car. You do what you're doing there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let me keep going?
Jay, you want to sit down and say a few things about Napalm Death?
Tell us about it, Jay.
I don't have anything really to say.
It's okay.
You mean to show records?
You got records?
No.
Oh, what?
Your records.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stand right here and show you records for you.
So I go back in this.
I'm gonna stand over here so I can act like we're talking. Yeah. Go
Okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
So I go back in this Goodwill to look for these stereo speakers.
Yeah.
They're gone, of course. And so I find a couple of things.
Which look like nice stereo speakers, by the way.
Yeah,
I would have bought them for $8. I wouldn't have thought twice.
There's also
about it.
like a big disc CD player.
But I have a
there.
problem
you-
about buying
you-
things
you
for
bought
no
one,
reason
right?
and they'll sit. Huh?
You bought a large.
I bought a
capacity.
Kenwood. Yeah, it's,
Okay.
200, I believe.
This was a Kenwood 400
Oh wow. Sweet.
for. Let me tell you how much.
I only paid like $2 for mine.
This was $8.
Yeah.
But
Mine's missing the front deck lid though.
so I saw this and I didn't really know shit about it. I have to say, it's a band called Yellow Magic.
Okay.
And the name of the Yellow Magic Orchestra.
Okay.
This contains a single computer game themed from Circus.
What era are we talking here?
I really didn't know. I really didn't have shit to know. Japanese electronic music band consisting of principal. It's got these guys.
This looks pretty like
Yeah.
79.
Often considered influential innovators in the field of popular electronic music, contributed to the development of synth pop, ambient house, electronica, electro, contemporary J-pop, house, techno, and hip-hop music.
That's why I brought it.
Also sealed. It's got a sticker on it for 39 cents.
Yeah.
I mean, what the hell?
so you
people?
paid more used than it was new.
Well, true. Oh, that's not sealed. Or I
oh,
just pop it?
hold
Or
on.
did you just
No,
pop
no,
it?
no, I
Either
didn't.
way.
Hold on.
You popped it. You popped it. So we'll play it. If it's popped, we'll play it.
And there's a Cyndi Lauper record.
Oh, get out of here, Jay. But look at that. That's
There's a
pretty cool.
Tawny Katane record in
You
there.
see on the back, it's got that synthesizer
looks-
on it?
it
Look
looks
at that.
brand
Look at that,
freaking
Steve.
new.
Oh, look at this record, Steve.
That looks like something that would be intriguing to listen to.
Yeah. I would
Hey,
say
Steve,
so. Oh, we're in black. We're in black. What happened? Easy.
Throw it on the turntable, Steve.
No, we're in black.
For after the show.
We're in
After the
black.
show.
More important things going on.
All right. So let me tell you a story. I saw a bunch of kids stealing beer. I saw a bunch of kids stealing beer yesterday in a
door
local
connects.
grocery store. I was
Not connected.
That's what happens.
I was a good Samaritan.
Stomping around like a bunch of goddamn Clydesdales, that's why.
I was a good
Yeah, bury this shit.
I was a good Samaritan.
There we go. Perfect.
And turned them into the police. And then I shot them.
You shot the policeman?
I shot the people that stole the beer.
You
Because
I
the
guess
policeman asked me to.
the policeman asked you to shoot everybody.
Yeah. So
All
I just obeyed the law. That's all.
Obey. Obey. All right. So
Almost got attacked by a hawk yesterday too.
I got one more. Jay?
No, seriously.
whoa.
Oh, Steve's got a. Okay, let's hide that so nobody can see it.
Oh, I saw something about it. I got one more record to do. In that same lot, sealed, $3 or 5 for 10. The frickin' Close Encounters of the Third Kind soundtrack.
Ooh.
77, from what I can tell, first press,
Sealed?
sealed. Includes a special bonus record of the hit theme from Close Encounters. What is it? Look, what is this bonus? It's got a
Yeah,
bonus.
there's a little bonus, like just
Like a 7-inch?
I have that too, but I don't. Mine's not sealed, but
Yeah, sealed. Look at that. And that's a soundtrack.
$3 for it.
That's a soundtrack that I didn't own, and I cannot believe. God, I don't know. Probably records are meant to be played, Jay.
all right.
Yeah.
So last but not least, since you were talking about speakers at Goodwill, I was at work, and a good friend of ours, very good friend of ours,
Uh-huh.
Mr. Bill Royster,
Yeah. Oh.
said, I was wondering if you would be interested in a subwoofer. I just want to get rid of it. I'm giving it away.
Oh.
And I have a really nice stereo system, home theater system. Speakers are big. I don't have the whole sound bar and the nice small speakers. These are very nice, studio monitors. decent speakers at home, but I don't have a subwoofer. I've never had a subwoofer.
Right.
And I was like, I'd love to have a subwoofer. So I'm going to totally redo the room with this Yamaha. And here's what's interesting. It has never been used before.
Wow.
It's still
powered? It's a powered sub.
It's a powered sub.
Nice.
It's a Yamaha subwoofer. It's sweet. And I can't wait to redo the home theater system with that mother right there.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
We got a nice sub in here, and I've got a shitty one in the other room that I don't even have hooked up.
Yeah.
Oh, let's do this.
He was looking for me or you, and I was like, well, I'll take it.
To the God damn it, I've been looking for one to the submarine channel.
Here's to Bill Royster.
In here, but not in yonder. And I got one to put in yonder, but I don't know where it is.
He got like a $800 system for like $300 from somebody.
Just never fucked with the sub.
Never messed with the sub.
Was that everything for Dig of the Week?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you what, folks. Stay tuned. Here in a minute, we're going to do a quick so to speak and chip chat because we're reaching the 1 hour mark. Here's to all those sealed records.
Grown Man Record ought to be back in a minute. Stick around.
He's the one with the ton of fun.
He's the ace with the crazy face.
A mile of smiles and a laugh and a half. He's the clown that won't let you down.
I'm focused for Bozo, I'm cuckoo for the clown. I'm radically, emphatically, really focused for Bozo. When he throws the pies, I really go bonkers. For the grand prize, I really go bonkers.
Me and all the guys,
we really go bonkers and talk about outrageous things that's crazy situations. I sing for Bozo, I'm hooting for the clown.
I'm Bobby,
and I'm nutty, pretty crazy, but I'm focused for Bozo.
and Wizzo's so wacky.
It's really
The
bonkers.
professor rocks me.
It's really bonkers.
And cookies, cookies.
Way bonkers when he goes on a ride and flies me into orbit.
Bonkers for Bozo.
I'm crazy about that clown. His gracious is outrageous, but wow!
I'm bonkers for Bozo.
7 o'clock weekday mornings on Channel 9.
So are you guys getting hungry?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Do you ever worry that they're playing too much Nintendo?
Oh, not anymore. See, Matt has Bible adventures. They're actually learning Bible stories while they're playing Nintendo.
Quick, get that Bible quote before you run out of power.
Bible Adventures features 3 games in 1 cartridge: Noah's Ark, Save Baby Moses, and David and Goliath. A must for every family with Nintendo. Call 1-800-77-BIBLE. That's 1-800-77-BIBLE.
I'm a man who likes to have some fun. So every day I make sure I have me some. I root for the team that makes you stand up and sing. And I go for the beer that's known as the king. I'm a Cub fan and a Bud man. I'm a Cub fan, oh yeah, and I'm a Bud man. So come along and join me, everyone, and I'll show you two sure ways to have some fun. Hey, let's have some fun. All right. Holy cow. I'm a Cub fan. Oh, yeah. And I'm a Bud man. I'm a Cub fan.
Championship Wrestling Monday night with a full card lined up at regular prices, including a $3 general admission. You'll see J.D. Costello's triple challenge for $5,000 to be thrown to the crowd. An international kendo stick lumberjack match with Sato and Goto against Jarrett and Tanaka. You'll be seeing the international title against the Southern heavyweight title when Jerry Lawler meets Bam Bam Bigelow with the 2 titles at stake. Be there Monday night.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Grown Man Record Night. We appreciate you hanging with us here on this lovely Friday night where we all get together and share some stories and drink a little liquor and talk about fellowship and just have a big old time. We hope you guys have enjoyed it. We enjoy bringing it to you. So we'll get into a little soda speak. We got a soda pop we want to talk about this evening. Bars.
What is that?
You know them frosty root beer?
Yeah.
You ever had one of them frosty root beers?
I like frosty.
That's it's a good frosty root beer, and I've done some of their other flavors as well. A good tasting soda. Found another one from the same company, that Frosty Root Beer Company, which is out of Detroit, Michigan.
Is that like a Dollar Tree or something?
No, this is at the F apostrophe line.
Okay.
I use apostrophes to save a lot of time in my speech, folks. So if you ever want to abbreviate a word mid-sentence, just throw a little apostrophe in there. I didn't want to say food line, so I said food apostrophe.
No, you said apostrophe line.
Apostrophe line. See, that's it.
But you know, you exchanged the word food for the word apostrophe.
Yeah.
You shortened it?
We shortened it. We ain't got time for all that. The apostrophes, what they're good for is helping you with the abbreviation of your time. So we got a Frosty since 1939, cherry limeade. Now I like the cherry limeade. Sonic's got a good one, you know?
Yeah.
They advertise them on the TV. They got the couple of those so-and-sos on there.
Those two guys?
Those two guys.
Yeah.
They might be rednecks.
No, I don't think that's what I was trying to say. What do you think about that?
That's a good
What color is that? Pink? Cherry limeade.
Neon. That's good. Not incredibly sweet.
That's a good summer soda.
It really is. Imagine mixing that with some vodka, some rum.
Jay, you want to show that off?
That'd be a great mix. Take you a pull, Jay. That's a good one.
Almost has a slight cream soda flavor to it.
Yeah, there's not too much sugar, in my opinion.
It's not too cherry.
It's not too cherry.
Not too
it's
lime.
not too lime.
Wow.
So it's not tart and hits you all stupid.
That's different.
And it's not too syrupy and sweet.
I should steal that and take it to the people at Rockstar and get them to produce it.
Yeah, make an
put
energy
caffeine
drink
in
up.
that mug.
Woo!
That's good.
Load that
It's like
with
really
240.
good.
Why don't
It tastes
you?
like
A Slurpee that melted.
what's the Lifesavers? Like
Lifesaver.
The Rainbow Lifesavers.
I don't know.
Lifesavers.
Did I
What it tastes like?
Yeah.
Did you get one of those at the gay pride
Did I
parade?
not in this same show talk about not buying fruit candy ever?
Yeah.
I did say that.
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about fruit candies. We've got John Carpenter sitting in. We got drunk the other night. After y'all left, I made the girlfriend listen to John Carpenter soundtracks on the living room speakers. Well, listeners, you gotta understand though. I mean, you gotta understand where his head is at right now. I mean, where's your head at? Listen, John Carpenter. Listen.
Where's your head?
Listen to John Carpenter. What's wrong with your head? Listen to John Carpenter. All right, we got one more thing we want to do is a chip chat here this evening.
Chip chat.
Which one y'all want to do?
Chat.
We got some other stuff.
Chip chat. I want to do the one I picked up in Alexandria.
Okay, and Alexandria.
It's a travel chip.
Travel chip.
For me. You can do Leach's travel chips when I'm not here.
We'll do it another time.
That's right.
But this was interesting. I heard you mentioned something on Facebook about this spice.
I did.
Or maybe this root. I don't know what this is.
I eat. It is a root. I eat a lot of sushi during the week, and I eat it from a grocery store. I get California rolls for health reasons.
California rolls.
For health reasons, for price reasons, and the fact that I love frickin' wasabi. And I said wasabi is the whippet of foods. Because if you put a lot of wasabi on like one sushi roll and eat it, it's kind of like, huh?
Ginger can do that too.
Whoop. And it takes you out for a second.
So this is 7-Eleven. There's 7 Select.
We don't really have 7-Elevens around
We
here.
might have 1 or 2.
There's one.
There's 7 7-Elevens.
Can't hear you, Jay.
Central North Carolina is 7.
7. I don't know if they have this here. What's up with my voice?
What happened?
I got some alum in my throat.
I didn't like that.
Let's do that.
I didn't like
Anyway,
that.
this is
like a skating rink.
This is a wasabi soy chip, potato chip. And we're going to try it because I want to see if it really tastes like wasabi soy.
Okay.
Great international area, the Washington, D.C. area. So let's try a little wasabi soy.
It's because all the terrorists are up there trying to blow up our government, Steve.
You live near,
So it's like a Lay's type chip, just a regular chip.
Yeah.
it's like, something like barbecue.
Like salt,
I taste
it's like
wasabi.
salt and vinegar, but with that wasabi, not strong enough though. I was hoping for a little more kick.
But I think if it did, it would probably be too much. A little more kick would probably be too much already. That's good.
I don't know, man.
I was kind of hoping for the same thing.
I want a little more.
It's got a lot of flavor on the back end.
I kind of wanted a wasabi that would kick my ass.
Kind of like
You know what I mean?
Kind of like the horseradish type.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what. Yeah, it's very similar to horseradish.
I can taste the soy. The soy.
Yeah.
It's a good chip.
If you're a big horseradish fan, wasabi horseradish. I don't know if you've seen the nasal napalm episode that we did here on the show, but it'll set your life straight. You've been straying away from what the Lord's plan is. Get you a little nasal napalm, dip you a little Cheeto in there, and watch how just straightened out that shit gets right quick. It'll straighten it right on out of there.
That's a pretty good chip.
It's a good chip. I'm not mad at this at all. It's a little thinner than I would want it to be.
You want it on a kettle chip?
It's not as much of it as I want to be, but this is a great chip.
Maybe it's good for those who are trying to be introduced to wasabi.
But imagine this. You're eating a sushi roll. You put a little wasabi on your sushi roll. You eat these with your sushi. A sushi chip, that's something I've kind of been looking for.
There you go.
Because sometimes sushi needs a little something to go with it.
Sushi
Because
chip.
over time, I don't necessarily get full of sushi. I get tired of eating that same texture.
Somebody just walked in the door.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not that I'm mad at that sushi, because I love sushi. It's just I get tired of doing that squishy mouth
Every time you say
sushi
the
thing.
bell rings.
You need some crunch in there.
Oh, it's the girlfriend finally shows up. So yeah, that was a chip. Oh, that's a good chip, man. I love that shit. That's good stuff.
Hey, try this.
But Elizabeth,
Wasabi soy.
Would you do
potato
cut
chip.
more of your hair off?
No, it's just curly, so it's shorter.
You trying to be a Bruce Jenner? You going backwards? Cutting all of it off.
You just call me Day. You can't call me he or she anymore. Call me Day.
She, it. And oh look, the one of them stayed on there.
What went in your leg hold?
He, she, it.
I love your shirt.
Thanks. Thank you.
Second comment Jay's gotten on his Napalm Death shirt tonight.
Fucking right.
Keep wearing it, Jay.
Keep them coming.
All right.
Thanks for watching our internet program instead of doing other things like fingering your brother or whatever. We have a good time here every Friday night. We hope you join us. We hope you watch our recorded episodes that we put on the YouTube. And during the week, I will randomly talk shit on our Facebook page. And if you don't believe me, keep talking shit and your Uncle Ron's going to post those pictures. You want your Uncle Ron to post the pictures?
Yes.
You probably don't. Remember the pictures Uncle Ron took?
Yeah, speaking of buttholes.
He said they were destroyed.
You remember the pictures?
Are you done?
You probably don't want to. You probably don't want to.
You remember the
This is his outro bit. No, it goes on a little
It's an
longer.
outro bit. Okay. All right. We'll see you next time. Grown Man Record Night. Jesus saves.